So yeah, it's been confirmed that properties have been lost in this fire, which started just after 1 PM today, Friday the 17th of February 2017, at Carwoola, just southeast of Queanbeyan. If I zoom in here, you can actually see some of the burnt ground. I dare say that's pretty close to where the fire started, just in there. And it is now obviously moved to further to the southeast, and it is a large fire, obviously out of control. It does disappoint me that Conservatives seem to be more offended by me posting photos of teenagers, boys in their shorts at the beach, and me writing about sexuality in relation to teenagers, than they are by the dangers that we are facing from climate change. And it really disappoints me that Facebook decided to shut down my Facebook account, because there's not many people out there that bother trying to warn people about severe weather impacts, including bushfires. Now, I've been pretty low-key in putting today's date out there, very clear about the date, but not so keen to say that it might be the date of a bushfire, because the problem with doing that is that bushfires can be deliberately lit, and I've already experienced the reaction of the authorities. If you tell them, oh, I think there's going to be a bushfire on such and such a date, they do not react well, and I can understand that, but I do not understand Facebook reacting the way they've reacted to me writing about sexuality, just because it involves teenagers. I mean, teenagers are sexual beings, and all this hysteria around the subject of pedophilia I just find is very unhelpful for anyone who has actually been sexually abused. The last thing you want is social stigma in your face. Maybe a little less shame and guilt around sex would be a good thing. But no, Facebook shut me down because a few Conservatives complained about the photos that I was posting. And I'm just talking photos of teenage boys, nice looking teenage boys at the beach in their shorts, stuff like that. And sometimes erotica involving older guys aged over 18. I can tell you what, I find climate change far scarier than boys in shorts. And if Facebook's going to pander to the Conservatives and shut down that very few people like me who are willing to try and draw people's attention to the severity of the problem that exists, then, you know, it's not going to be a good thing. It's not going to end well. A lot of people are going to end up dead. Yeah, I really do not like religion anymore. I was raised a Catholic, but I've been really turned off by the way I've been judged, for being honest. Ever since I came out and said I was gay, I've been judged by quite a few people, not by everybody, but by enough people to, and enough of those people have been quasi-religious conservative Christians. Not all, but certainly the majority. And, you know, it's one thing to, you know, you can sort of stand up and defend yourself. If you're in my situation and you've got some, you know, I do believe I've got some spiritual help from Jacob Wetterling and Nathan Breeze, who I think both were gay boys. Jacob was abducted and murdered back on the Sunday the 22nd of October 1989. Jake was abducted by Danny Heinrich. The mystery of his abduction was only solved on the 31st of August last year. This being the first birthday of Jacob since his case was solved after 27 years, I thought, yeah, something might happen on Jake's birthday. So I flagged the 11th and I flagged the 17th of February. The 11th was the hottest day in New South Wales history, and Jake's birthday has seen a major bushfire burning just to the southeast of Queanbeyan. Still burning out of control now, as you can see. Very serious situation. And yeah, in my own way, I was giving people a bit of a heads up, or trying to, that something might happen. Or I guess you could say Jake and Nathan were giving a heads up. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't rely on Facebook, that's for sure. Because as soon as a couple of conservatives make a complaint, Facebook shuts down your account. Which goes against everything that I believe in. I believe in openness, I believe in transparency, I believe in honesty, I believe in decency. I don't necessarily believe in all the shallow morals that go with religion, but I am a spiritual person. If I can warn people, I will. I know Jake and Nathan are both that type of people. They're the same type of person. They will try and warn people about something like this. It would be really horrifying for the people that are currently in front of this fire, I can tell you. There'd be animals dying right now, there's people's homes burning down, there's definitely one person being burnt. And there just seems to be no appreciation of honesty by religious people, and I have a real problem with that now. I think it's threatening the future of the planet. Today's just a bushfire. In the scheme of things, it's not just a bushfire if it's your place. It's horrifying. But I've been saying that climate change denial is like arson in slow motion. And it really is. It truly is. These mad people are burning the planet. And it's scary. It's really scary.